Hello everybody, it's Animachine, and I plan on speedrunning Rebuild Transmute, which was released quite like a few days ago. A really good game, I really recommend playing this game. So I'm gonna try to find some strats glitchless, like there's some glitches here and there that allow some skips. I didn't dig them, I want to play the game as close to intended as possible. However, I found a skip which does not involve any like broken mechanic to my eyes at least. So I'm going to show it to you here. It's going to be useful for any percent for sure. Well, for sure. Most likely, you never know with speedruns. So I'm just going to show you. So here, basically, we're starting from the elevator. So you've taken the elevator for the first time and you want to go to the boss of the abandoned quarry. So what we're supposed to do in this room here, and I'm going to show it on the map later, is we're supposed to go all the way down, then to the left, then back up, and like quite a big loop. And here we're going to skip the loop by going to the left side. So do not pay attention to my movements here, it's not supposed to be fast or anything, I'm just showing the path. This is pre-recorded also, by the way, so that I make sure I'm not gonna mess up every attempt I make. So you arrive here. So here you're not supposed to be able to go to the left side, at least to my knowledge. Like we only have the slide so far. We do not have the aerial dash. Here you can clear this with the aerial dash, but that's precisely the item we're gonna get from the boss of the abandoned quarry. So here what you're gonna do is you just fall down here and reset the game. What it's gonna do here is, so on the left side, on the floor to the left that we wanna go, there are some enemies, and the way the game works, at least at the moment, is it's gonna kind of reset their positions, so that now what you're going to do is trigger the enemy on the left. So you do a slide into a jump, and this enemy here, it's going to see you, and it's far enough so that you're going to be able to do a damage boost. So you'll see what happens. So what you want to do, so you do a full jump, you keep holding A, so that as soon as you go into the water, you're going to start raising. So you want to go. So here the enemy started moving, so it has seen us, and you want to face to the right because we're gonna damage boost to the left this way. So you keep holding A all this time, and if everything lines up properly, and of course VLC is being silly, we're gonna show it this way. So attract the enemy, boom, and we do the damage boost. So it's not that hard. It's with this setup, the position of the enemy should be good. I don't know how consistent I am because it takes a while to set up everything here to make attempts. So it's just, you know, with practice it should not be too bad. Let's say you messed up. There's still this enemy there, which should be still alive, because the other one dies if it falls in the water, but this one does not. So you can theoretically do like an infinite attempts with this enemy. So we want to do kind of the same thing, but this time it's going to be harder because this enemy does not seem to spawn in always the same position. Sometimes it's going to go to the left side instead of the right side. So here, for instance, I'm lucky because it's facing the right way. So that's why I jumped here this first time, even though it didn't trigger the enemies, just to check what is his position. If he's going to the left or if he's not even on screen, then I'm gonna do another reset and hopefully it's going to set up the enemy closer. So yeah, we're basically gonna do the same thing, but this time it's harder to set up because, you know, here I waited for a little bit because for the attempts I've made, it seems like I need to wait for just a tiny bit to make sure I trigger the enemy. So it's less consistent than the first attempt, but it can still be a backup. So boom, we attract the enemy and we do exactly the same. there's a third strat, which I did not record, but this enemy here does not die when it falls into the water. So what you can do is attract him. And at this point of the game, if you have the, I'm not sure if it's called the blaster or this upgrade that allows you to shoot 3 times in a row quickly, you can use this on the enemy when he's in the water. So let's assume you're in the water with the enemy below you. So you aim down and shoot with this upgrade 3 times in a row while holding A. And if you're doing it correctly, you should be able to rise out of the water with enough velocity so that you can clear the wall and then go to the left side. So that's a third method. Even though I think it's slower because you have to go to the shop and then buy this upgrade, even though this upgrade could be useful in the speedrun, I really do not know yet. I'm just presenting this skip here. So let me show you on this paint I've made. Oh, whoops, this was already some drawings here. I recorded something earlier, but I kind of messed up. Let me clear everything. So we start from the elevator up there here. Or let me do something a bit thicker so that you can see. So we're here when we start the video, and the game, what it wants you to do, like you're supposed to go down here, then to the left. So you could say, okay, maybe I can go all the way up there, but we're gonna end up at the exact same point here that we made the skip, so that there's no use doing such a loop. You cannot go here because there's like a path, like that. There's a wall that only opens one way. I think it's not a wall, it's a door that opens from the left side, and you cannot go from right to left. That's why I have this drawing there. So actually what you have to do is go down here, go there, like this, then climb all the way up to the boss like that. And what we've done with the skip here, that I'm gonna draw in black, hopefully it's gonna be visible on screen. We just went straight to the left here. So I didn't show in the video, I ended up here, and yeah, we kind of can make it this way. So it skips quite a bit of the intended path. The thing is that we have to keep in mind is, even though it saves time to get the aerial dash, there's still some items down there which we're gonna miss because of this. So we start with, I think the most important one is let me do in orange, the clay here. Oops. This one. This guy here, it's gonna be useful later for the game. It's gonna be spoilers heavy, but there's a basin in which we need to fix some pipes, and we need clay. So that means we have to go back down anyway. But I think it's still faster to get the aerial dash first, even if we have to go back down again because of how faster you move with the aerial dash. There's also this item here, which is the upgrade that allows you to do an attack when you fall on the ground from a high place, and you do this wave on the ground. It could be useful for the speedrun, I have no idea yet, but we're gonna miss this guy. It seems like you cannot take it when you first arrive here, but if you do some, you can boost from stalagmites on the floor by aiming down and shooting at the right timing. So you can actually reach this guy even if it's the first time you arrive here, even without the aerial dash. And yeah, there's also like there's the laser upgrade there, like that I don't think is really worth it. It doesn't seem powerful, but I don't know, who knows. Maybe it's going to be useful. Maybe we're gonna have to go down here. But most importantly, we don't want to fight this boss here. Like, getting this upgrade implies killing the wasp here. It would be a massive you know, pain in the ass, at least 20%. So yeah, that's about it for this kit. I hope you enjoyed and understood what was meant to be done. Do not hesitate to ask if you have trouble replicating this. And yeah, see you later for some more. I'm not sure if these are tutorials, but yeah, for some more tech about the game. See ya, guys.